This is a perfect way to start my day.
In a quarter mile, keep left. Follow signs for I-75 North, Marietta, Chattanooga.
Listening to Google. Welcome everybody to another daily vlog, a vlog that happens daily, sometimes right after a huge rainstorm and during my 30-minute break. So I grabbed me a meatball sub sandwich from Subway, some Ruffles, just opened up. I like these. These are probably some of my favorites. And, and a water. I got a water. So I didn't need to get in and pay for anything else. Yeah, so what am I going to vlog today? I don't know. I was planning on making it to Metropolis, one of my favorite roadside attractions, whip in there, not to go talk to Jim or not go to the Superman Museum and the Americana Hollywood Museum, none of that, because I'm in a rush. I still have like 800 miles to go between today and tomorrow for my delivery. So I was just going to whip in there and try and just take my 30-minute break there and eat at that fantastic restaurant that Harrah's Casino has right there in Metropolis. I really enjoyed that shrimp scampi type spaghetti thing that they had the other day when I ate there. And I was really looking forward to it. But alas, 0 minutes left when I pulled in this parking lot to take my 30-minute break. The thing almost said, "Richard Sayer, you are in driving violation," or whatever the computer says. So I just missed that announcement on the computer just by seconds. So I'm about 70 miles away from there, taking my 30-minute break now so I don't get to eat at that amazing restaurant. There's always the way back. I mean, if I go north, I have to come back south, right? So that's the plan. Maybe on the way back I'll do that. But I was planning on vlogging around the casino too, as I'm getting messages. That made me crack up. I'm not going to say who it is. I don't want to embarrass them. Let the general public know that that person is texting me. I'm not going to say it. But you know who you are. Birthday girl. I'm planning a Caribbean Mexican cruise for November, and I'm taking somebody with me, and that's who was texting. Should make for some pretty good vlogging. So right now I'm in a lull because I just finished Universal Studios, finished Disney, and now I'm kind of back at work trying to generate revenue for Halloween Horror Nights coming up. I'm going to be spending an entire week on Universal Studios property checking out Halloween Horror Nights with the Rest in Peace package and all that fun stuff that's going to be going on there. Mortem Manor, who has been liking a lot of my stuff. Thank you, Mortem Manor. Your roadside attraction in Old Town Kissimmee is right up there. It's one of my favorite. Incredible staff, incredible themed attraction. So I'll be hitting you guys during Halloween time too. So I'm planning all that. Planning a Caribbean cruise with a Google Glass family member from Boise, Idaho. So we're all gonna hang out, head to Port Canaveral, hop on a boat, and sail the high seas. And then after that, Las Vegas for CES, and then possibly Japan or Shanghai. So I got all these plans. My daughter is much better. There's been a lot of people asking. Thank you guys for asking. She got the pick out of her heart, even though she got fired from her job for being sick with MRSA. She got a new job right away. So congratulations to my daughter. She got her pick out in the morning, and that very next night she started her new job in the Villages in Florida. So awesome. So I still have some finances I have to help her with for at least the next 14 days. But other than that, it's going to be me. Fun times. That's what my goal is, to finish up 2017 with some fun travel times. Should make for some pretty good vlogging, much better than what you're getting right now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and eat this and continue on down the road. I'll talk to you guys in, I don't know, 18 minutes. I'm not going to talk to you in 18 minutes. I'll talk to you guys in at least an hour. Well, morning is over. Break. Whoa, look at that. Superman Celebration. it's over with already. But my break is over with. Time to put some miles down for at least 3 more hours. I really want to take the next exit. You don't even know how bad I want to take the next exit. You know which one. The one that is directly across this bridge. I don't know if you guys can see it, but see the archway on the bridge? Look down in the water. It's casting a shadow. That looks kind of cool. Well, now that I'm in Illinois, I can have impure thoughts again. I don't have to worry about getting arrested in the state of Kentucky for having impure thoughts. I mean, they arrested me for, or detained me, however you want to say it, for this hat. The Super Museum and Hollywood Museum in Metropolis, Illinois. This exit. Did you look at that? Look at that. 1 more subscriber and I've reached 250. My other channel's climbing also. Not too bad. And 600 miles I drove today. 600. And not much in vlogging. That's what, 3 days in a row of crappy vlogs? I really need to step up my game. I was having such a great time on days off. How come my company can't just give me free money? Why do I have to work? Why can't I just stay home, enjoy the theme parks, the beaches, and everything else that Florida has to offer me without having to be out here on the road? Why can't I just have free money? Come on, Cocky. I'm kidding. I love you guys. But yeah, it sure, days like this sure make for not great videos. Not at all. But I have been having a pretty incredible day. I talked to another Google Glass Explorer in Jacksonville, Florida, who's going to help me set up a cruise. I've never been on a cruise before. I've been on boats. I mean, I live in Florida, but I've never went on one of those tourist cruises, you know, those carnivals or the Disney cruise lines and stuff like that. Never done that before. I've seen them. I've loaded them. I've been to the port a million times, but I've never been on board of one of those massive, gigantic ships. So I talked to another Glass Explorer. She's going to help me set everything up, and then we're going to fly another person, one of my favorite people. She knows who she is. Out from Boise, Idaho to Orlando, and then I'm going to get a room at Universal and at the Cabana Bay, have them hook me up again and take her on a night on the town, on the city walk town at Universal. Take her over to the Hard Rock, introduce her to everybody, and take her up to the John Lennon room and try and blow her mind. We'll see how that goes. And spend the night together. Not in that way, I don't think, but she's a friend. And show her a really good time that night. Let her get all relaxed from the airplane flight from Boise out to Orlando. And then have another friend, Jen Vargas, who you've seen in a few of my videos, especially around Universal and most recently over at Disney's Pandora. Have her pick us up at the hotel and run us over to the port, get on the boat, and sail off into the Caribbean. And yeah, it's going to be the first time for both of us. I mean, she's from Idaho, so they really don't have many cruise ships in Idaho. So it's going to be a first for her, a first for me. Plenty of vlogging to look forward to on that trip. So I'm still in the process of setting it up. I still have to get through Halloween Horror Nights because I don't think this cruise is going to take place until November, which is perfect. Hurricane season will be over with. It'll start cooling down everywhere just a tad, but down in the Caribbean, South Florida, the Bahamas, Key West, and possibly Mexico should be decent temperatures. We should not have to wear turtlenecks and everything else. I should be able to be in my Speedos and flip-flops and looking sexy on the deck of the ship. So I've been trying to take care of all that today and get everything organized for a pretty awesome adventure, I think. Fingers crossed. But as of for recording video today, it hasn't made for much content at all. And then tomorrow I have 600 more miles to go to a town. What is the name of this town I'm going to in Minnesota? And why do I got my glasses on in the dark? Spicer, Minnesota. I got to be there at 6 a.m. Sunday. So I got one more day to drive, 600 miles. Should be able to do it. Get to my destination and take a quick little break, deliver, and see where I go from there. Hopefully put some miles on it. If I'm planning all these trips, I'm going to have to generate some doggone revenue. But hopefully wherever I'm going from there, I'll have a little bit of time, a couple hours here and there I could break into my driving time with and find some content. We'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I know I said I was going to talk, I was going to do a live broadcast today, and I was planning on it because I wanted to put the word out there, try and find myself an attorney. I'm looking for an attorney to take on the ARC Encounter and their followers. I have a lot of stuff. I have video, I have intercepted emails, I have comments from their followers, I have the Answers in Genesis website that wrote a whole long article about me full of falsehoods, which got the cult, they're a cult basically, all riled up, and they've been pounding on me with all sorts of craziness and comments, to the point where when I park somewhere and go inside, sometimes I get recognized and I get threatened. I've been called out before. I've been called out and you know, come on, let's go outside. And if you want to call the sheriff, you better call the sheriff now before we step outside. Type things happen. All because of this craziness. And yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of Trump supporters or ARC Encounter supporters, which they're kind of the same thing. Some you can talk to, some you can't. I'm not against all of them. As a matter of fact, some of the employees at the ARC Encounter were very, very friendly. Expect one lady in particular, an elderly lady that was really sweet that worked there. So I don't have an issue with all of those people, all the employees, but I do have an issue with the place itself, their website, whoever writes the website, which I believe is Ken Ham, put some of the articles in there, and trying to create turmoil. That's what they're trying to do, trying to create turmoil, and they're doing it. As a matter of fact, one of their persons that called me a pedophile atheist at Disney, also in that article he wrote, or in the paragraph, not a complete article, he wrote, this person has, hold on, let me find it real fast. Now, I just showed you the count, the number count of people that are subscribed to my channel. And this isn't my daily vlog channel. This is my almost daily vlog channel. So I think it was, what, 233? But this guy here says, caught him, looks like atheist pedophile, goes to Disneyland to stare at little boys. And like I said in another video, it was Disney World. So two different coasts, two different theme parks. I guess they just don't know. This guy influenced lots of people to do this in the name of atheism. I can't even pronounce that word. Atheism. So I guess my 233 subscribers influenced a lot of people. So you guys are pretty powerful out there. And the ARC Encounter didn't like it. Did not like it one bit. At least the followers didn't. So, and I really, if you guys go back and watch that video, I didn't say anything bad about that place. And up until the point where I got detained. Maybe the detainment, and I said arrest. Take it any way you want. I was put in the back of a police car and escort and taken off property. So I don't know. Call it what you want. But yeah, so I'm just looking for a lawyer. If you think I have a case, let's get them. Let's go for it, because I don't know. I just have weird feelings about that place. If we win, if you're a lawyer, you can take your cut of the winnings. My portion of the winnings, I'll keep a small bit, because I'm gonna have to take days off to go to court and stuff like that. So whatever I would make for those days, I'll take for missing them. But the large chunk of what I take in, I'll try and find some local charities or something to give the money to. Maybe not even a charity. Maybe I'll just find people that can't afford their health care, their deductibles, and help cover a lot of people's deductibles in the area. Maybe I'll donate some of it to the schools, because I found out that in that area, out of the 10 poorest counties in the entire United States, 7 of those counties are right there in Kentucky, right, that he's taken advantage of. So I will, and if you have poor counties, you have poor schools, poor education. So maybe I'll take some of that money and I'll donate it to the schools. But no matter what we do, I would love to see if we could do something about this place. They're kind of bully terrorist, internet terrorist, if you will. I don't know what to call them people, but yeah. So if you're an attorney, get a hold of me. I'm easy to find. My phone numbers are on all social media: Google+, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. As a matter, I think on my YouTube channels, you can just contact me here. So I don't know. If you're feeling ballsy and you're a brilliant attorney and you want to take on these people, let's do it. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I'm going to get up about 4 o'clock in the morning, get some sleep right now, and head out of here before the sun rises. And who knows? Who knows? If I get out of here early enough, maybe we could find something tomorrow. All right, everybody. Love you all. Peace.